So perfect the proteins. Good proteins are all these ones on this side, on the left side here. A lot of the ones that we just talked about. Okay, an animal in its natural environment. Free range, which means it gets to move around. It's not cooped up in some giant cage with a bunch of other sick animals. It's organic. It produces good eggs. It produces good meat. Wild-caught fish. Okay, farm fish now they're even making GMO fish. Like they're not even real fish. They're cloned fish that sit and they eat corn and other junk. And so all the stuff that once made them healthy is gone. Fish are healthy because they eat healthy. Because they eat seaweed and other stuff from the ocean. If they're put in an environment now where they're being fed grains because it's cheaper and they're not in a healthy environment, the fish isn't doing its job. Raw organic butter and cheeses, free-range turkey, grass-fed beef, and cold-filtered concentrated whey protein. There's a lot of protein supplements out there. A ton. And there's a ton of companies completely dedicated to just those. But what's really in them? And what's that doing to you? If you're not getting a good natural source, it's just as bad. Now, a bad protein source is commercial animals. If there's one area that you want to change to make a difference in your life, it's this. It's the dairies and the animal products that you eat in your body. They are the sickest, by far. Okay? And I'm going to show you why in just a sec. Pork and pork products, shellfish, very toxic animals. Very toxic here. They're bottom feeders. They get all the junk, unfortunately, we put in the ocean over all the years. And their system doesn't know how to get rid of it. So it just kind of sits in there. And so when you eat it, all that toxicity is going right back into your body. Farm-raised and GMO fish, conventional dairy, processed GMO soy, large amounts of roasted nuts, popular whey protein supplements. I'm going to show you one before we finish here today. One of the ones that's said to be healthy, but really is not. You start to change these proteins out, you make a difference. Now, protein you don't need a whole lot of. Protein should only make up about 15 to 25% of your diet, depending on how active you are again. If you're a weightlifter, if you're really active, if you play sports, if you have an active job, you need a little bit more protein. Okay? But if not, you don't need that much protein at all. In fact, less than half your body weight is just fine. And your body can't really process more than about 25 to 35 grams of protein at a time, depending on your body size. So if you're eating a 24-ounce steak, which has 100 grams of protein, 70 grams of that gets unprocessed and sticks in your digestive system or goes somewhere else. Not a good thing. Everyone knows that when they did autopsy on Elvis, he had like 50 pounds of undigested meat in his stomach. A lot of years of eating steaks that the body can't break down. And if you don't have good enzymes in your body, if you're not healthy, if you don't eat a lot of live, raw foods, you don't have the enzymes to break that down and just sticks and sits in your body. It becomes very toxic. Not a good thing. That's why colon cleanses and detoxes and reboots and cleanses and all these things like that are so good for you because it clears all that stuff out.